Welcome back, everybody. This is Uhfgood, and we are. I don't know which update we're at right now. Let's see, the last one will be update 52. So that means that this one is update 53, this one's 54, this one's 55, and this one is 56. So apparently we're on update number 56 for Enchanted Lands. And I'm in the middle of doing like a kind of like a to-do list, kind of a I guess I wouldn't really call it requirements. Somebody called me out on it and say that that's not really what that means, but I don't really care. Here, I'll go ahead and I'll take my glasses off again. I don't know when if this ever gets popular enough to get more than 1 or 2 views at the most. Maybe some of you that are watching this can tell me whether you want me to keep my glasses on or off, because of course on you still get the glare from the monitor and from the lights and stuff. I don't really know how to fix that right now, and I can mostly see anyways. It's a little slightly blurry, but it's not nothing that I can't see right now. So okay, the title and end cards, it's really just for the videos, but we're going to be using grease pencil. We're going to be learning how to put that into OBS, and then of course the more story stuff to divide it up into plot points, right? At first, the temptation is to say I'm going to do everything. I want to create the locations, and I want to do the backgrounds, and I want to do this, that, and the other thing, and the animations and all that. But since a lot of this stuff I have to learn and go through, and I don't need to do all of that. However, I am going to there's another couple of things that I want to do in here, and that is we'll say what I can do in Blender and Armory. So more Armory specific because it's actually game specific. So the first thing I am gonna want to figure out how to do is allow a player to click anywhere in the scene and for an object or character to move there. This is my first two sentence or 2-line title. See if I can shorten that up a bit so I don't have to put it on to 2 lines. Let's see. Allow player to, let's see, create an Armory demo, create a demo for character movement in Armory 3D. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I need to break this up into to-dos, but let's say, well, let's just break it down. I know it's breaking it down just a little bit much, but we'll do that anyways. We'll just I'll make it easy on myself for later, and I will say allow player to click anywhere in a scene and move object there. Okay, so that's even though create a demo for character movement, okay, and then we'll as an additional step we'll say help the object / character navigate obstacles. And this is probably not that hard, even though I don't know that much myself. But because really, it just amounts to if you can find a place where you clicked on to navigate the obstacles, you can create like waypoints where it will move from point to point and will actually navigate around your obstacles. I don't know about doing it automatically. That's why I wanted the nav mesh, and maybe eventually it'll be, well, it should eventually be fixed. So actually, I'm hoping that eventually it'll Armory will allow grease pencil objects in there, because if it does that, then I don't have to do the thing of importing like a plane, and then you know, if it did it directly like sprites, I wouldn't have to import an image as a plane and then do all the stuff, the rigmarole that has to do with all that. I just draw the animation frames in grease pencil and then import them over into an object in Armory. So hopefully that'll be in the future. But for right now, this is what we're gonna do. That's one of them. Okay. So okay. What was that? I bet that was my phone. I bet you that was T-Mobile Tuesdays. Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go ahead, and now there was another thing that I wanted to do, and that is decide on how to do backgrounds. Now, I won't have individual steps for this, but what I'm going to say is, as steps, I'm going to have the different ways that I can do that. So I'm not sure if there's 2 or 3, but let's see here. Well, actually, it'll just be two ways. So, and I'll have to learn how to do it too. But so the first way would be create a 2D image in grease pencil and map it onto geometry in Blender. We'll do that. So it'll be a Blender object. It'll have some basic geometry. I won't be like a full model dilly. It will still be a background, but there'll be things to stand in for various parts of the dilly. And then the other way to do it is to create low poly, hand painted 3D models and make a full 3D backdrop. And all that means is create a 2D image in grease pencil and map it into geometry in Blender. Now the other thing is I guess I can break that down into steps. That might be helpful later. So I'm just going to use the old lowercase Roman numeral here. So actually, let's see something here. Roman numerals, regular numbers, and letters. I know this is a little bit of a departure and it's going to take away. Let's go ahead and change these to Roman numerals. So Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Roman numerals. Yeah, I don't know. I can do a bunch of numbers. And let's go back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll still do the what if I put I? No, what if I do that? What if I make the letters uppercase? A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, A, B. Because there's probably going to be a ton of actual to-do items, but limited number of, and then the lowercase Roman numerals, they'll be even less, even though I can create numbers all the way up. I probably only go up to, like, 9 or whatever, or 9 or 10 or something, whatever. We'll do this. Okay, so time is almost up for this video, so let's see. Create a test background. It won't be a real background. It'll just be an image that I make with maybe a backdrop or of some sort. Create test background. Here, let's. Then we got 3, 4, 20. Okay, so let's just make it 2 spaces like that. No, we'll make it 3 spaces like that. Okay. I don't know, maybe not. Let's do this. Doesn't matter. Okay, create test background. Actually, let's do it like this. And there. Okay, so create a test background. Create the basic geometry in Windows, or in Blender. Add background as a texture, and I really don't know much about textures or materials or any of that stuff, but this will just give me a good way to start. Okay, so let's save that, and I will see you in the next video.